What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm back with what will either be a form of abuse or a real treat for some of you in my audience. If you have been, if you watch YouTube, content creators like me at all, if you spend any time looking at people like me making YouTube videos, you'll hear us talk about a lot about all of the crap we have to deal with on like social media, or like just the total lunatics that will reach out to you and try to occupy your time. I've said a lot of times, like, I just don't have time to respond to every single message that I get. And I think that some people, especially like me, like where I only have 10,000 subscribers, I think some people in the audience are like, yeah, right, dude, you surely you're not that busy. There's not really that many people bothering you. So I want to read to you a series of emails that I got that will hopefully put this in perspective for you. I would like to be able to tell you that this is a one-off experience. This is not a one-off experience. This is just one that's so psychotically out of control, and because this guy was trying to hire me as a coach, and I turned him down. Basically, I tried to nicely just reject his business because of the emails that I'm getting ready to read to you right now. So the reason I'm sharing this is twofold. One, because I wasted a whole bunch of time reading this shit and made no money from this guy because I rejected him as a client. So maybe I'll at least get a little back in the form of views and YouTube revenues, but also so that you can see exactly what guys like me put up with every day. And one of the reasons why I'm raising my coaching fees, because I've got like tons of really great clients, but there are a not small amount of total fucking either psychotic wingnuts or just assholes who will try, especially in email, they'll keep hitting you up in email. They just keep trying to string you along, get a little bit more advice, get a little bit more advice, get a little bit more advice, ask little one-off questions, and they don't actually ever intend to invest in you. They don't ever actually they don't ever actually intend to pay for your time. So I'm going to attempt at turning this waste of time into some entertainment. The final thing I'm going to say is I'm not going to use this guy's last name, although I have every legal right to. When you hire me as a coach, we have a consultant to client relationship. That's not an attorney-client relationship. Now, if someone paid me for my time, I would absolutely never leak their private information to anyone. I think that's unethical, and I certainly don't think it will help me build my business. But if you fucking waste my time with emails like this or constant communication like this and then choose not to hire me, rest assured you may get a fucking video made out of you. So I'm gonna read you this guy's emails. Be prepared. This is going to be a savage fucking beating to listen to. I think it's a little bit funny and massively, massively pathetic. Some of you in the audience that have the heart of my wife may actually try to feel for this person. I do not. So let's see if if you tap out in the middle of the video, I will totally understand. But this is the kind of shit that I get on a daily basis, I promise you. So I wake up one morning to an email from a guy, we're just gonna call him Andre. This is the first communicate. I don't know this guy in my comment section. He's not in my Discord as far as I know. As far as I know, I have never had any communication with this person in life. This is how he opens me up an email. Hello. First of all, thank you for all the content you've shared with us. It's really interesting. I can't say that I fully understand the science behind all of it, but it sure seems interesting the way you explain it. I'm a new subscriber and I plan on enjoying many more of your videos. I was wondering if you would be able to advise me on how to take oral D-ball and what I should be stacking it with. I'm new to this and I've done some reading, but I'm left more confused than confident in what I'm trying to achieve. I will admit, I'm a little intimidated by everything I've read, but I'm still left feeling confused if I'm about to mess up or get myself into trouble health-wise. I've read about post-cycle therapy, but I'm not sure what to take with D-ball. My plan was just to do a 4-week cycle of D-ball, but I'm not sure what I should be stacking it with. I'm not looking to get freaky huge. It's unjust that I've been feeling my age lately. 56-year-old male, 222 pounds, living with chronic pain from lower back vertebrae and disc issues for well over 25 years. The D-ball should be arriving any day, and if I can get some advice on what else to stack or post-cycle therapy, that info would greatly help. I understand you probably get a million emails asking these same type questions. Any help in the matter would be greatly appreciated. I would rather get advice from you, as you seem very, very knowledgeable in the area of these types of health regimes and what to expect. Ordered so far is 20 milligrams times 50 tabs of D-ball. The site I'm using is called Muscle Gear. There just seems like so much product. I don't know what is right. P.S. I don't even know if D-ball was the right product to purchase. I kind of just went random in my decision making out of desperation. Palm face. I suppose I'm looking for less chronic pain, or perhaps to feel less like an 80-year-old versus being 56-year-old and tired. Thanks for any advice or help. Sincerely, Andre. So if you managed to make it through that first email, you're probably thinking all the same things I was thinking. Like, holy fuck, dude. Why would you send anybody for any reason that long of a fucking introductory email? I mean, that is the pathology behind this email alone is insane. Okay, then we've got a guy who's 56-year-old, clearly has no clue what the fuck he's doing. He's already bought fucking D-ball for some reason. I mean, clearly this guy has no fucking clue at all. So good for him, right, that he's looking for coaching. Bad for him that he blows me the fuck up. So by the time I'm done reading this email, I'm already done, dude. Like, I don't even want to fucking deal with this. This is going to be way more problem than it's worth, because the guy has no clue what he's doing. The last thing he needs to be doing is fucking anabolics. Clearly, he has no experience with this shit at all. So I tried to kind of head it off, because he's already taking up more of my fucking time than he deserves. I said, Andre, D-ball is a hard compound to run with no experience. I would recommend a test-based, though you don't need it, and you are definitely going to need an AI. This is going to require a full consultation to answer. I offer that at $50. You can Zelle the money here, you can Cash App the money here, and we'll get you sorted out. Basically, I'm telling this guy, like, I'm trying to nicely say I don't really want to fuck with you, but I'm definitely not reading any more of your emails until you pay me, because this already looks like a recipe for fucking disaster. So this is the response that I get. Here we go. I gotta take a deep breath for this. Oh wait, no, this one's actually short. He says, Hi Mike, thanks for responding. I just ordered a bunch of products, $500 worth. Once it arrives, next Monday, I will take you up on the consult. Does the consult take place over Gmail? So then I just explained back to him, no, we can do FaceTime, Duo, like however you want to do it, I'm set up to do it. I prefer face-to-face, but whatever you want, we can make it happen. So here we go, okay? This right here, try to get through this. The fucking nutbaggery in this email is of epic proportions. Here we go. Thanks, Mike. It's relieving to know I can get help from you in this situation. Here is the list of gear that will arrive on Monday. These were random purchases without really knowing what I was purchasing or how to effectively administer the stuff. Nor did I know what were proper amounts to get. I realize you have not been paid yet, and I am not expecting you to reply to this email. I'm only adding it for your potential need to know what may arrive. My concerns are potential risks health-wise, i.e. gyno, heart, liver, hair loss, sleeplessness, etc. I did once experience a cycle in Mexico, and again, without truly knowing what was getting into or how to do it right, went ahead with it anyway. The gear used back then was Sustanon 250, some kind of test made for bulls. No shit. And that's him saying that. No shit. And I don't remember what it was called or whether it was for veterinary use. The problem experienced was an infection in my glute that was extremely red and hot, all caps, to the touch. It was also very painful. I swore I would never experience sus 250 again. Clearly his sustanon was sus, to say the least. Pretty sure a vein or blood vessel was hit. It was the only place ever injected repeatedly was the glute. Did not know other areas of body could be administered. Stayed on gear for a full month and did not do anti-estrogen afterwards and did not know enough about the stuff. Anyway, have a great evening to you and yours. Oh yeah, included in the list, the D-ball that is 20 milligram times 50 tabs. If you can think of anything else that may be needed, I'm all ears. Caveat, no need to respond to this. Rest assured, I fucking didn't. Then the guy links to me all the shit he just bought that he has no clue about. So he just randomly buys 50 20 milligram D-ball tabs. Then he just up and buys all this shit. He buys one bottle of TNT 400, which is a blend of Test 250 and Trend 150 for 400 milligrams per milliliter. He bought a bottle of anastrozole, 1 milligrams, 30 tabs. He bought 10 20 gauge 1.5 inch needles, 10 25 gauge 1.5 3 milliliter syringes, a box of clomiphene 50 milligrams times 50 tabs, another box of Arimidex, another box of anastrozole 1 milligrams times 50 tabs, and then a random bottle of Test E250 per 250 milligrams per milliliter. This dude just fucking blew $500 on all this shit. I don't even know where the fuck it's from, how he found this. It's probably all fake. Who even knows? So I ghost this, and I'm just waiting to get paid because I'm not even about to fuck with this guy. At this point, I'm already thinking like, dude, I don't charge enough for this. Like, again, most of my clients are super fucking cool. You guys are fucking great. I have loved my conversations with 99.9% of my clients. I've had two that I wanted to fire, at least two that I wanted to fire during the middle of the consultation. I think this is the message. Okay, this message right here takes the fucking cake. I honestly want to know if you have ever received this level of fucking nutbaggery in communication from anyone in life. Whoo, here we go. This is a fucking long one. This is the shit I'm talking about. So again, I haven't been paid. All the shit I've read you, this guy still hasn't paid me a dime. All right, here we go. Hi, Mike. I can try to compose myself. Hi, Mike. So, all the gear arrived today. I will download one of these modalities needed to send the consultation fee. I don't think it will happen tonight, so perhaps tomorrow. Well, maybe tonight. I just don't know yet. I want to add a few things about myself so that you know who you're chatting with. I'm going to not tell you where this guy's from, also to protect him. So he tells me where he's from. He says, my partner and I have two... I can't even believe it. Okay, this is what he tells me. My partner and I have two grown kids from her previous marriage. Unfortunately, her previous husband became ill with pancreatic cancer and passed away from the disease. The doctor said his cancer was extremely invasive and he stood next to no chance of beating it. From all capital letters, from all things that I've learnt about him from his kids and her, I won't say her name, was that he was a very kind-hearted person. His parents were so nice to me when they first met me and they accepted me wholeheartedly. I will always remember their kindness. Anyway, my girl is my common law partner, and we've been together since 2004. We met in a bar in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I was immediately smitten with her. We work in the real estate business, and I am her assistant. I am also a landlord, and so is she. Already, it's like, I'm reading this, I'm like, this is a troll, right? Like, surely this is a troll. I hope this was a troll. The main reason for me wanting to do this gear is because I'm living with chronic pain. I was born premature, 4 4 pounds at birth. I'm also very sight limited in my left eye. This wasn't discovered until school days when they would test your eyes. I have blood type A positive, and when I work out, I never seem to get big or lasting pump to my muscles. I'm 6'1", 222 pounds. I used to be a steady 225, but COVID had some part to play in this. Anyway, I believe that my blood type is the culprit for my slow gain, not to mention father time. My blood type is the reason for my slow gains? I'm 56 years old and I feel more like 70 years old. I've had many things in life happen to me that may have contributed to my chronic pain, from multiple vehicle accidents and a vehicle accident where I was broadsided. It was discovered that I had a spinal condition called spondylolisthesis. It is a slippage in the lower vertebral column. I also have a major degenerative disc disease in my L3, L4, L5. This all needs to be surgically fused, but I have decided against it for now. I've decided against it for now, as it is a very invasive procedure with many potential risks. So instead of getting back surgery, he went out and blew like $600 on fucking random gear for some random source that he has no idea what to do with it, and is now considering hiring me to coach him, to tell him how to put to use all of this shit that he just bought when he's got all of these other health conditions going on. I've had both my legs run over twice whilst laying on hard-packed frozen ground. I broke my arm in a meat grinder and had to have the radius fused. I've been knocked out the odd time, and I was once hit with a I'm sorry. Oh my God. And I was once hit with a very, very large door from behind. Two co-workers were working on this mining door to an underground portal, and once they freed the door from its hinges, the wind immediately picked up and blew the door right onto me without my knowledge of the impending hit. I'm pretty sure I have a learning disability. Yeah. I'd say there's a pretty good chance. I'm sorry, I can't even take this seriously. He broke his hand in a meat grinder? What the fuck horror movie is this guy living in? I'm pretty sure I have a learning disability, as I did absolutely horrible in school and had enough after grade 10. Concentration for me can at times be difficult, but mostly my memory is not so good, and I suspect my deficient eye has something to do with this. Anyway, I'm thinking that a Gmail consultation would work best for me, because then I can go back and reread the pertinent information. Sorry for all the banter, I just thought it might be necessary. Of course you want a Gmail consultation so you can browbeat me until I fucking die. Why the fuck was any of this information relevant to a steroid cycle other than to get me to know for sure, for certain, that I absolutely do not want you as a client? I mean, I would be doing this guy a massive fucking disservice if 10% of the shit that he has claimed happened to him. There's no way I could conscientiously take this guy as a client and tell him how to do fucking steroids. This is the most asinine thing I've ever heard in life, and it's like halfway over. Okay, let me get a breath. As for what I expect from doing gear, I suppose just to be feeling less pain and to hopefully get in better shape, i.e. a better pump. When I am in the gym lately, I usually get a small pump, and as soon as I leave the gym and by the time I arrive home, I feel literally deflated. I currently work out at a YWCA and have been going for about a month and a half. I have toned up a bit, but it's usually the same every year, just a bit more toned and nothing else. My age is definitely creeping up on me, and that's okay. It's just the added stress of everything combined that I'm trying to hopefully lessen. My brain as of late is all... My brain as of late is also not feeling up to par. I lost my place. I'm sorry. Yeah, my brain as of late is also not feeling up to par, struggling to find words, memory loss, and just not the same brain energy I had 6 to 8 years ago. Who knows? Maybe it's male menopause. I'm okay with getting older, and I'm not at all trying to turn back the clock. I am happy with life, and I plan on being around for many, many years, hopefully well into my 100s. Who knows, right? My wife always says, Andre, you're going to live forever. And yet when we walk around the corner, she will snicker and say, Andre, you've got no bones to hold you up. I just laugh, sweating face. One thing I do know is that eventually I will either need surgery or will be walking with a cane. My orthopedist, as of 2005, was willing to do a 3-segment fusion, and he felt it was necessary after having read my MRI reports. Anyway, Mike, you and yours have a great evening. I'll send the payment soon, either tonight or tomorrow, once I figure out the apps that you've suggested. Oh yeah, I watched your latest vlog. It was very good. Nice to see you and your family are well. I mean, again, already this is well beyond $50 fucking. I mean, it's taking me 21 minutes just to read to you the fucking exchanges that this guy has already put me through before he's even sent me a fucking dime. Which really pisses me the fuck off that he thinks this little, he values my fucking time this little to waste it with this fucking bullshit. I mean, this guy's totally fucking insane, clearly. So of course he comes back and tells me that because he lives in Canada, he can't use Zelle or Cash App. And so he's asking, can I use PayPal or something else? And by this time, I'm so fucking done. And honestly, at this point, I did not read either of those emails. When I looked at how long they were, I immediately knew this is a no-go. And so I hadn't even read the emails. I was so fucking pissed off that he was abusing my time this way. So I replied and said, Andre, sorry, but I don't have time to read all these book-linked messages you're sending me. I have PayPal, but the price is $75 to cover fees. We can discuss whatever's in the previous emails once you're a client. Here's my PayPal information. To which he replied, you know what? You're too busy. Thanks anyway. And I said, yeah, probably a good idea. To which he responded, yeah, things must be great snubbing your nose at shit tons of cash. Shit tons of cash? I mean, did I miss something somewhere where if I turn down a $50 client consultation, that makes me a snob, that I'm turning my nose up at shit tons of cash? Like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. So I start kind of going back and forth talking shit to this guy after that. There's no really reason to go into it. But this gives you hopefully an idea of what I'm talking about when I say that I don't have time. Like, I try to make an effort to respond to the comments on my videos, but usually, like, I'm only seeing the comments for like the last 2 videos that I wrote. Every once in a while, I'll go back, I'll be like bored of reading the news, and I'll start trying to go back and catch up on comments, or if I know that I kind of responded to somebody, I'll go back to see if they responded to me. But between Discord, Instagram, email, the clients that I already have, trying to have a fucking family and go to the gym and, you know, and do me, I mean, it really doesn't take that much for a person to start getting inundated. And when you've got complete fucktards like this sending these messages, and again, this guy hasn't even paid me. So all of the time that I've spent, which is now basically 20 minutes reading all of this and then 20 minutes replaying it to the camera, and it's all been wasted. So hopefully you guys will at least get a good laugh out of this. And hopefully this will serve as a good representation for exactly what content creators go through. I cannot even begin to imagine what it must be like to be like somebody who has a giant audience, or God forbid, one of these girls, like these fucking e-girls that make content. There's no fucking telling the shit they get. I know from running my wife's, when we were doing like X with the little sexy photos and all of the fan sites and shit, like there's enough nonsense going on in there, and we were just massively small timing it. So there you have it. Hopefully that we I mean, this has got to be bullshit, right? Surely this is not someone's actual life. Like the whole time I'm reading this, again, I know I keep regurgitating this on this channel. The whole time I'm reading this and I'm picturing this guy's life, I could just hear Dave Chappelle just echoing in my head. Anthony Bourdain killed himself. This golfer, this 30-year-old golfer who played on the PGA Tour for a living, just killed himself. And Andre here, with his meat grinder, broken arm, fucked up discs, countless car accidents, half blind in one fucking eye, learning disabled, 4 pounds premature at birth. I mean, all of the shit going on in this guy's life, and what he thinks is the obvious thing to do is to hire me for a $50 consult so he can, on top of all of this shit that's going on, start taking a bunch of hepatotoxic orals and injectables. Like, what the fuck did he think this was gonna accomplish? Guys, if you're out there in the audience and you are anything like this person, steroids are not a miracle cure for shit, okay? They make you stronger. They help you build muscle. Yes, they can make you feel somewhat younger if you're otherwise in good health. Okay, if you're a total fucking basket case of fucking health problems like this guy, I cannot help you. Okay, as much as I claim to be the trend god, I did not get blessed with the power of laying on hands. This guy needs Jesus or a surgeon ASAP, okay? Stat. We need Jesus or a surgeon on this job stat, and probably a whole team of mental health workers. Again, I hope I'm going to get in the comment section, somebody is going to be like, yay, I succeeded in getting a video made about me. I hope, as much as I know that we live in a sick and twisted world, I hope our world is not so sick and twisted that what I just read is some human being's actual fucking life. That is unimaginably tragic to think about, but honestly, the monster in me finds it more than a little bit funny. So, there you have it. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh! Subscribe to my wife's only, subscribe, this guy's got me completely discombobulated. Subscribe to my wife's YouTube at The Wife. Hire me for coaching, unless you're this guy. If you are not a total train wreck and you just want to lose weight or build muscle, then contact me on Instagram in the comments, on my Discord. Join that, subscribe here, share this video, get a laugh, pay me some money, and we'll see you on the next one.